Today's horoscope, Pisces March 18th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the North Node in your sign this year, you're learning about your independence and personal courage. Overcoming fears of trusting your instincts or going it alone may not always be straightforward, but it's rewarding work. Today and this week, you might make connections, whether through a person, information, or a sudden realization, that nudge you in the right direction. It's a time for developing and nurturing your independent spirit. Transits today pull up a sense of pride in yourself and where you're heading. What you must put behind you becomes apparent, as it's holding you back from being free and independent. You recognize opportunities where you may not have seen them before. Today is also strong for putting everything into perspective rather than sweating the small stuff. You don't like staying in one place for too long. In fact, when you're forced to do so, you end up feeling like you're ready to swim elsewhere. Today is one of those days where you'll feel restrained by the universe. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is now frozen in the skies above as he begins to inch backward. This means nothing is proceeding. His retrograde phase will focus on how we are building our destinies and expressing our egos. This is because the retrograde primarily occurs in Aries. Focus on yourself. It might be time to go your way once the Sun in your sign conjuncts the North Node in your sign and opposes the South Node in Virgo. You may have counted on your professional arrangements and working relationships to help you advance in your career path. While these commitments may have been helpful, it could be time to do your own thing. Consider separating yourself from arrangements and relationships that no longer serve your highest professional good. Pass the mustard. Mustard seed is an ancient treatment for loosening up what is rigid and defiant. You sometimes feel a sense of despondency or depression if only a little mustard could do the trick. To expand on this ancient wisdom, focus at this time on loosening up your body. A stretch class only twice a week will transform you into a different person, I promise. The more you loosen up your body, the more possibility there is for expansion in your life. If working from home has been something you've been considering, this day can help you make this happen. Research the work that you want to do, and consider all of the resources you currently have. While it may not be wise to throw yourself into it full-time right off the bat, you can do a lot to get things moving in that direction after hours. This can be a very rewarding way of working, especially if you have children you want to be home for. With all the planetary activity not only on the income side of the financial fence but set to strengthen considerably over the next 14 days, as the moon leaves your financial sector, this will leave you with everything needed to keep things balanced, as well as leaving you with your financial instincts and imagination and a better read on money matters. This has been a chance to tighten your game when it comes to what you do with and how you manage the money you have. On both sides of the financial fence, there is reason for confidence. 3 weeks after Mars turned direct in your romantic sector and as he is about to move into his final month, the moon makes a timely return to an adventurous part of your chart. On the one hand, this puts the moon in harmony with Mars and over the coming days will bring together a mix of romance, passion, and adventure. At the same time, this is going to put the Sun and Moon back in harmony, smoothing the waters after an eclipsing full moon in your relationship sector may have stirred things up. Daily Planetary Overview. Fate and destiny seem to be working in your favor today as the Sun in Pisces aligns with the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. There is a powerful shift in energy that encourages you to step forward with hope and faith, even if the path ahead is still uncertain. You may feel a sense of relief as you begin to release the worries and doubts that have been weighing you down. Letting go of the inner critic that constantly pushes for perfection will not be easy, especially if you have relied on it as a source of motivation. However, as you begin to loosen your grip on self-imposed expectations, you will feel a renewed sense of freedom and optimism about what the future holds. This is a day for embracing the possibilities ahead and allowing yourself to move forward without fear. Overanalyzing or second-guessing yourself will only keep you stuck in the same place, so trust in your ability to navigate challenges as they come. The good news is that your ability to think things through is stronger than ever, helping you to approach difficult conversations and complex decisions with clarity. If you've been struggling to put your thoughts into words, you may find that things suddenly begin to make sense. Whether it's tackling a conversation you've been avoiding, making progress on an important project, or pushing yourself to learn something new, today's energy supports you in moving past mental roadblocks. If you are taking a class or learning a new skill, you may notice a significant improvement in your ability to absorb and apply information. That being said, emotions may still feel a bit tangled. You might find yourself experiencing an internal conflict between what you logically know to be true and what your heart is pulling you toward. This could leave you feeling uncertain about how to move forward. If you are feeling overwhelmed by emotions that don't seem to align with reason, take a moment to pause and reflect. Your feelings are valid, even if they don't always make perfect sense. Instead of forcing yourself to make a decision based on pure logic, allow yourself to sit with your emotions and understand what they are trying to tell you. Sometimes, clarity comes not from overthinking but from creating space for yourself to process things in your own time. Finding a quiet moment to check in with yourself, whether that's through journaling, meditation, or simply stepping away from distractions, can help you realign with what truly matters to you. When it comes to financial matters, your instincts are particularly sharp today. If you've been contemplating an investment or a significant purchase, you may find yourself naturally drawn to the right opportunities. This is a great time to focus on what truly matters and avoid getting caught up in trivial expenses. If you feel confident in a financial decision, go ahead and take action, but be sure to remain mindful and avoid impulsive choices. With the right approach, you may soon see positive results from the steps you take today. Celebrate small victories and, if it feels right, treat yourself to something that brings you joy. Emotionally, you might feel like you're carrying a lot, and with that weight can come moments of frustration or exhaustion. You could find yourself caught up in too many arguments or discussions, making it difficult to maintain a sense of calm. If this happens, remind yourself that not every battle is worth engaging in. Instead of reacting impulsively, allow your emotions to flow naturally without turning them into conflict. If you feel overwhelmed, take a step back and breathe. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is simply let things be and trust that clarity will come with time. Avoid letting emotional exhaustion take over. Give yourself permission to slow down and engage in activities that bring you a sense of peace and balance. At the end of the day, remember that you are exactly where you need to be. Even if things feel uncertain, trust that the universe is guiding you toward growth and alignment. The challenges you face are not here to hold you back but to push you forward into a version of yourself that is stronger and more resilient. Take time to appreciate how far you've come, and remind yourself that every step you take is shaping a future filled with endless possibilities. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling this energy in your own life? Have you noticed any shifts in your emotions, relationships, or decision-making process? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support each other through this transformative time.